Okay, let's try this again. Hmm. Sorry about that, y'all. It looks like the stream had closed itself out. Talking about somebody heard some like copyright music. I don't know what. Besides my voice, I don't know what they could have heard that was copyright music. I'm not even playing any music, so that was a bit weird. Um, but outside of that, I appreciate everybody for coming over to the YouTube channel. I'm being affected with this whole situation, just like you guys are. So I have a lot more time on my hands. So I'm just coming on live just to chat with people, see what y'all been up to, what y'all doing to stay busy during this whole pandemic thing. It just seemed like 2020 has been literally a shithole. And this is month number 3. We're not even done with month number 3 yet. We got 8 more months of this shit to go. And it just seemed like everything just went terribly wrong after the ball dropped. Like, I'm like, everything was, it's like this. Okay, so you thinking like, okay, yes, it's a new year. I'm excited about it. Let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the ball drop. And then the shit show begins. And it's like, month 1, we dealing with the shocking, well, just the past 2 months, we've been dealing with the shocking death of Kobe Bryant and his daughter and all the other people that perished with him. We seen Donald Trump drop a bomb overseas. I think it was in Baghdad somewhere, and basically killed a leader over there, which basically would put us in a position to have to go in World War III. And now we have a pandemic trying to kill the whole human race. I am just so perplexed with the bullshit, man. I'm trying to understand exactly how all this shit came to be. It's like, this shit bothers me, man. It really does. It bothers me. But I'm doing precautions to make sure that I'm safe. We had a lot of celebrities come out. A good list of celebrities come out and say that they were infected with the virus. They won't let me say the actual word, or they'll shut my live off. So, I guess they watching everything that we doing. But it looks as if Tom Hanks and his wife came out last week saying that they were infected. Then we just had Idris Elba come out, so he was infected. Had 2 NBA players from the Utah Jazz come out and say they were infected. And then one of the players fucking rub his hands and all his stuff all over the microphones, making a joke out of the situation that he had it, and kind of find out his test really came out positive along with him. And then we just had another Kevin Durant just came out today saying that he was infected along with like 3 other Brooklyn Nets basketball team players from the NBA. The NBA done been shut down for the whole year. I swear this had to go down the worst history in NBA history. Like 2020 has been a shit show. Kobe Bryant dies out of nowhere. And then a month later, not even 2 weeks after they had their funeral at the Staples Center, the whole NBA season is shut down because of the coronavirus. Like, god damn. What in the fuck? Like, shit getting real in the field. And what you can't have now, leaving your will. Okay? For real. Shit getting real, man. It's like, what the fuck, man? I'm trying to figure it out, man. I'm trying to stay busy, of course, but I'm thinking about all the people in their house that's living by themselves or don't have nobody to check on them and shit. How you go a little crazy being locked away for 14 days by yourself in complete isolation. Jesus Christ. And I know that you can walk out, take yourself for a walk and stuff, but you can't be around people. In the work that I do, I'm directly with people all the time. So, I'm taking a break from that because I have my own family obligations. I gotta make sure that I'm good, so everybody else around me is good. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy that all this is going on, man. And then they talking about some they ain't got enough kits to test everybody. Italy's completely shut down. People are locked away. I'm reading articles about how they leaving people in Italy that's over 80 years old to die because so many people that's infected with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Asia seemed like they're kind of recovering because it really started there. I just don't understand what the heck was with the slow response from the president. Because honestly, I feel like I personally heard about this thing back in December of last year, which was like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, and they were talking about it, and they were talking about how it basically started from Wuhan, China, and they were eating bats. Bats is the carrier of the coronavirus, and their culture is known for them um, to eat various types of animals. You know what I mean? Whether it's rats, cats, dogs, they do find delicacy in eating raw animals, like sea animals and things of that nature. And I had seen this thing going down the timeline showing it was a restaurant serving um, dead bat stew as a delicacy, and they were eating it. And then from there, a bunch of people became infected from the restaurant, and it started to spread from that. Um, to me, it's just disgusting. Like I feel like God put certain things on this earth for us to indulge in. Whether some people don't believe at all we should be eating animals. Maybe we shouldn't be eating animals. I could be wrong, but I do know, and what I do know is that it's certain things that should not be consumed, and i.e., being bats. They're one of the most dirtiest rodents in the world. Why would you want to eat a bat? Other things, rats and rodents. So it's automatically them just carry rabies and all types of stuff. Um, I don't understand what it is within that culture that they just felt like that was the business, but pretty much that's how we done got here. And my thing is, if the president took it serious from the get go, we wouldn't be at this point where everybody's in isolation. I feel like they should immediately went into shutdown of travel back at the end of December um, to stop this thing from spreading. And there's a lot of conspiracies going on about how this whole thing started. Um, Kerry Hilson went up and said that the 5G um, is a reason why the thing is so big as it is. But they're not saying that 5G created the disease. They're just saying that 5G um, is the reason why it's spreading. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I'm talking to Kerry Hilson's basically trying to talk about how it basically breaks out your immune system using different waves and 5G waves and stuff. Then they got, of course, conspiracy theories talking about, every time we introduce new technology, there's always some type of virus that comes out because it breaks down the immune system, which makes it more susceptible for human beings to catch different viruses and diseases and helps to spread. So it's a lot of theories about this, man. And a lot of people have their own ideas on what is causing this outbreak, man. And to me, the whole thing is just a damn mess, man. I'm definitely hoping, I'm trying to stay hopeful. I'm on this 2 week break, trying to stay safe and get through this. And I'm just hoping that we will get this resolved swiftly as possible because contrary to most the people think, I'm not really worried about, I'm worried about, of course, my health. That's the top priority is the health. The second thing I'm also is thinking about is the aftermath of this. Um, the stock market has crashed. It's a lot of people who've been displaced from their jobs due to this, where they sent workers home. Stores is closing down, and the economic effect of this is going to be drastic. I myself am lucky enough to be able to, um, you know, try to keep some type of normalcy around me during this time. But I know it's a lot of people who probably don't have the money to maybe pay their rent or whatever the situation may be, because it's people that get paychecks every 2 weeks that lives check to check, and now they're unemployed. So we all know how it works. If you work in the previous week and you working this week, you get paid the following week. You know what I'm saying? So if they basically done told you that you can't work this week, that's half of your rent right there that's due at the end of the month for the next month. So it's like it's a lot of people that's in like messed up positions because of this, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, man, it's crazy. And I know it's a lot of people that's scared. Other people making jokes about it. I don't know, like, I guess humor gets you through tragedy, but it's like, sometimes some people take jokes to a whole new level that it don't even need to go. Everything ain't funny, everything ain't a joke. Shit is real in the field, like I said before. Um, and we got to just really try to hold on to faith, stay prayed up, make sure y'all take your vitamins. The thing that bothered me when I was out shopping is like, it didn't make no sense to me. Is like, why is everybody buying all the toilet tissue? Like, and the crazy thing is like, I wasn't even a panic shopper. I went grocery shopping, and I knew shit was real because I had like last week sometime I went to go um pick up some food from Wegmans. Just after a long day, I was like, I don't feel like cooking. Let me go pick up something. Go to Wegmans, and this is real late. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and usually around this time it's empty. Okay, it was lines of people just out there, lines of people. I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck? That shit made me be like, oh shit is real, for real, for real. And then when because in the middle of that, I was on my way and I had to stop. Made a call and I was told, yo, go to Rite Aid because ain't no tissue nowhere else. So I roll up in there and grab tissue. Then I go to Wegmans and the line is going out the ass all the way down. And I'm just like, yo, this shit is getting real. Like, woo, what is going on? Like, for real, for real. Then I made it through 2 more days. After that, I went into isolation because I have family members to take care of, compromised immune systems. I can't be walking around here catching nothing, getting sick, and I got to do what's best for me. And that's the thing a lot of people got to understand. It's like it's a lesson in all of this for everybody. The lesson is also about saving, financially saving for your financial future, because I know a lot of people live check to check and they're okay with that. They don't have emergency money. Luckily, I did have emergency money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay right now. I have enough for me. You know what I'm saying? To get through the next couple of weeks. But I know it's just some people out there that really is living check to check that's not surviving and don't have any resources at all for them to even eat anything. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of bothered me when I seen so many people like stealing tissue, taking the tissue, not stealing it because they pay for it. But it's like, why do y'all need 10 rolls, 20, 10 rolls of the 20 pack? That's like 100 rolls. Like, actually, that's like 1,000 rolls, actually. I miscalculated. So you need 1,000 rolls of tissue? Like, do I really think we're going to be locked away for a whole year? Like, I don't understand this. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I never seen so much tissue freaking gone. It was like, whoa. And everywhere I went, like, I called, like, because I didn't even want to waste, like, the time going across places just to be, like, disappointed. So I literally called, like, 7 different places, and they all said that they were sold out. And luckily today I was able to re-up on my supplies that I needed, because literally everything in every store was sold out. And when I went grocery shopping too, I had the following day I went grocery shopping. There was a lot of people there, but the food was really limited, man. Like, man, I wanted chicken soup. I had to get vegetable soup and tomato soup. It's backup food just in case some shit get more real. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit was crazy, man. I don't even know what to say. Like, this will be a lesson to everybody out there. It's just to really work on your hustle, your financial hustle. Try to get your cake up to make sure that when stuff like this happens, you're not put in a predicament where it's literally life or death, or it's literally you staying home or sleeping on the street. You know what I'm saying? We all could do better in savings. I know everybody in this world could do better in regards to investing in their financial future. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like especially for the Black community, too, it's white folks too that got bad investment skills, but particularly for Black people, I know a lot of us, have the tendency of blowing our money on dumb stuff, or doing the check thing like it ain't nothing because we know we got something coming in. But we had to really try to put money aside for emergency, and it's really a great thing that I was able to get the stuff I needed for my emergency. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of people who probably blew through that check and said, "Oh well, shit, I got another one coming in at the end of the 2 weeks." But baby, you put yourself in isolation, you got to be up here for how many more days? 10, 14 days straight, man. Man, you ain't surviving. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to curb your appetite. You know what I'm saying? And spread the food out because shit, food is limited. You know what I mean? And you know, it's scary, man. And I guess maybe because I'm 28, you know, it's like probably like my first time remembering the world actually ending. Maybe second time because I remember when the new millennium came and people were saying that Y2K. It's a few things, you know, but this is the first time when shit really got real. Like shit is getting fucking real as shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's making me be like, yo, what the fuck is going on, man? Like legit, this shit is scary. It is like legit scary, man. Like anybody out here saying that they, you know, I mean, it's a scary situation. I have faith in God, so I know that I'm gonna make this through, and we're gonna all, hopefully, majority of the people that I know I love that stronger faith will make through, and we know, you know, when we hold on to the higher power, we can survive. But at the same time, you still have those moments when you're unsure, like what the hell's gonna go on next, because honestly, shit, they could take 2020. Let's just, I don't even know. You know what? I'm not even going to say let's skip 2020 and get to 2021 because I don't know what the hell. But take me back to 2019, okay? Take me the fuck back to 2019. Shit, like shit. 2019 wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Take me back the last 6 months of 2019. It was pretty good the last 6 months. Let's do this over again. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let's try December when the freaking coronavirus first started. Let's try that again and rewind it back to the people so everybody will know what's good. Okay? Me, personally, I am just like in awe of the shit, man. Like for real. Like, I can't believe how this shit is going on. Like, shit is scary, man. Shit is fucking scary. Man, it's scary out here, man. What are y'all doing? I see it's a couple people that's watching. You know, are you just gonna stare at me? Or y'all scared to comment? If you can, I'm trying to get more people to watch the live. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button, share on this live. I'm just trying to get more interaction, you know. Of course, I have my own podcast. I hope you guys are checking that out. Haven't put up a podcast in almost like 3 weeks now, but I'm working on getting some more stuff together for y'all, for real. But life been getting real, man, and it's making it so it's like shit. But seeing I'm in quarantine, I guess that's what they would call this. Ain't nothing wrong with me though. I'm good, y'all. But I'm being safe to make sure I stay good, because when I'm not good, then it's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna definitely start recording some more material during the week because I'm gonna eventually get bored. And this is like day number 2 of this. So I'll probably do some recording, try to get my mind off of all the stuff that's going on. There's a lot of celebrity things that's going on. Did y'all hear about Andrew? What's his name? Andrew Gillum. He's like a Democrat in Florida. He got busted for like having crystal meth and male prostitute. He was with 2 males in a hotel. And one was overdosed on drugs, and the police came and everything else. And most of you guys remember him because he was trying to run for governor 2 years ago, but he lost. And I don't know. He's black too, so a lot of people in the black community know who he is. If you're into politics and stuff. But this past weekend, this man was busted getting high for crystal meth allegedly. He's saying he wasn't smoking that, but he was drunk, but he wasn't in the best condition. And then his acquaintance was basically ODing on a drug, and they were allegedly they were all unclothed. And from what I'm researching further about the incident, they were both you know, that drug that's being used is something that's well known in the gay male community as a party drug for sexual activity. So this man, and it's like, there's nothing wrong. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, that's messing it up. It's not even a drug situation because everybody, always have sympathy for the drug addict. Like, it's like everybody that do drugs basically get the most sympathy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's more so the fact that he was caught out there, like on the download. This man is married and he has like 3 kids, and he's out here getting his swerve on with dudes, unbeknownst to his wife. You know what I mean? It's just, well, I believe unbeknownst to his wife. I don't know what agreement he had with his wife, but he seemed very embarrassed and said he wanted to go into rehab for alcohol. But we know, dude, you probably smoking that crystal meth too, bro. But it's crazy because these politicians know how to make it seem like they perfect as shit when they be doing some off the wall stuff behind closed doors, baby. And it ain't about judging. It's the fact that you're supposed to be upholding like a certain standard because you're supposed to be working for the people, and you out here doing all types of stuff. If I get one more post from Facebook telling me I'm doing something outside of the community standards, hold on for a second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. I have to get myself adjusted over here. Maybe I should go live on other channel. You know. Oh shit. My phone flying everywhere and shit. There he is. Sorry for the streamers. Let me see. I'm trying to share the link to some people. Shit. Yeah, but anyway. And then let's talk about, because I mean, like back to what I was saying about this Andrew Gilliam dude. I mean, he whole married like, I don't understand like why, if you are into dudes, like why would you marry a woman and like deceive her like that? That's so embarrassing. And he's lucky like we're going through this like situation, because I feel like that is actually like taking a spotlight off of all the stuff that he's got going on. I wonder if any of y'all be getting my notifications, because I feel like a lot of people don't. And I don't know, clearly the person that's watching right now does get the notifications, whatever. But I'm trying to figure out who it is that's watching. Kind of, that's the thing I like about lives, because you be wondering who watching. And no nobody say nothing. Yeah, it's tiring. Where else could I go live? Let's see. Ooh, that's boring, y'all. For real. That's why I'm on here. Yeah. I guess start talking about scenarios and topics or something. That would be cool. I guess so. But yeah, y'all. So what have y'all been doing since the start of this whole pandemic situation? Like everybody's like locked away in the house and stuff. Like what have y'all been doing to like keep yourself busy? Stuff y'all been up to? Like what y'all been doing? Cause I personally I've been, you know, I'm just starting it. You know what I mean? So I guess coming here on live, I guess being more active with the watchers and viewers on my channels that I have. Oh, FYI, if you watch it from Facebook, go to my YouTube channel. I am DJ Jerica, and we just gonna be talking about a few things like just chilling, y'all. Just chilling on the live. That's all I'm doing. Uh, but anyway, back to what I was saying. So, like, for the person that's tuning in right now, I'm on YouTube right now. I am DJ Jerica. If you do have a YouTube channel, if not, kick it with me. Tell me how everything's going. Are you in quarantine right now? Anybody on here that's watching this, are you locked away in quarantine? Are you one of the people who basically lost your job or like not lost your job but laid off temporarily or everything's put on government hold with you in regards to your employment until this whole virus thing is figured out? Because it's like I can't believe it's just so many people that's really this is gonna really affect the economy, dude. Like I know a lot of people's like, you know, of course we're scared about our health. But once we make it through the part of us staying healthy through this whole ordeal, what economic effect is it going to take on everyone? You know, that's more a thing that I'm also like thinking of and I'm concerned about because it's like if there's nobody working, money goes down, you know, nobody buying, people can't work, they can't make money, they can't buy, so it's going to make the economy go down, the stock market is down. And the people say, of course, when the stock market is down, it's the best time to buy stock. So I don't know if you guys are into planning for your financial future, but you should possibly invest in some stocks at this time because all stocks are low at this time. But just in general, what I think that this virus is teaching people, like I said earlier, is be prepared, have emergency money to the side. I know most people live check to check and they're okay with that, and that's fine. If you got to check to check, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But it can become a problem if you have a family and you're living check to check. If you choose to live check to check and you by yourself, that's you. But I just feel like if you have a family, being check to check isn't the best thing in the world at all. And I know people aren't choosing to be check to check. Most people want more money to have. But you want to just make sure that you are trying to make the right financial decisions as well. Because there's so many people out here right now who are in dire need due to the fact that they've blown through their money or they've been getting, you know, going out clubbing every night and now real shit done dropped off. Nobody bills is paid. Now you just lost a whole week of work. And I know that they said that the government is going to pay you, whatever. But for the people that's not getting paid, what are they going to do to survive? That's my thing. You know what I mean? And that's legit concern, you know? How is everybody getting through? Like, how are you getting through this whole situation with this virus? Like, it's crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. And for most people, you know, I'm sure if you're in your 40s, you probably or late 30s, you've seen the world end a few times. Me personally, I'm 28 years old, so this is like my first time really seeing it happen. Like most of the stuff they always said was like a hoax. You know what I'm saying? It was not like a thing where it really happened. Because they had when I was younger, when I was like what 8 years old, when the new millennium was coming, they was talking about Y2K, this, and this, you know. But nothing actually happened. You know, they even talked about the Mayan calendar saying the world was going to end in 2012. Nothing happened. Like a lot of things. And, you know, now it's just this new thing. And this is the first time that I'm seeing like shit really pop off, like for real. So it's just really, you know, it's devastating, it's shocking, you know. And I hope that everybody out there is really taking care of themselves and their family, especially pregnant women out there. People that's out there working to try to feed their families, even though this is going on, you're putting your life and health at risk. I'm praying for everybody, for real, for real. Because right now I'm locked away. I might be locked away for about 2 weeks because I'm just trying to be safe than sorry. I'm hoping by April 1st, we'll be able to come out and be around each other, because being in isolation can make people feel like they're going crazy. Me personally, I don't feel like I'm going to go crazy because I'm okay being by myself. But I know it's probably people that's like, what the hell? I got to get out the house. I hate sitting here, whatever. But all you can do is make the best of the situation. At least you're in your home. You have a place to sleep, because people who don't even have a place to stay right now, that is like dealing with this whole virus situation, and they don't have a place to lay their head. They don't have nowhere to shower themselves, to clean themselves properly, to make sure they do not contract the virus. Like the people I've thought about the most, that's going through this right now, is like the people who are homeless. Like, I start thinking immediately about like Skid Row in California. Then I'm wondering like what's going on with the homeless people that's there, because they susceptible to the virus. You know what I mean? And they do a lot of peddling and begging in California. And I'm just thinking like how they can't clean themselves properly. They say that the way to prevent the spread of this disease is by proper hygiene, which is showering, washing your hands, keeping your hands out of your face. If you in a public area, just making sure your hands clean, keep your hands out of your face in a public area. Now I know I got my hands in my face, but I'm not at risk right now. I'm in a house. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. And I disinfect my whole house. I'm a clean person. But for the people that can't, that's homeless, what are they doing? See, that's the thing. I feel like the government is thinking more so about the people that are active citizens per se, right? That have homes or renting a place to stay, like a roof over their head, paying taxes, stuff like that. Thinking about them catching it. But see, the people that sleeping on the street, they're humans too, which means that they can spread the virus even more. You know what I mean? So I want to know like what the government is actually doing to make sure that those people are not going to spread it. Those people have a place to stay, to make sure that they're clean. They're getting tested. You know what I mean? This is a big problem. This is a real big problem. I'm just like thinking about it, man. It's just freaking crazy, yo. Like for real. Like, and all the celebrities that have it, we got Tom Hanks and his wife. Then Idris Elba came out and said that he caught it at some event from somebody else who came out and said that they had it. And then they, I also was hearing that a couple of more public figures may have been exposed to the virus based off of them interacting with somebody who just was reportedly diagnosed, like Oprah. I seen that on whose channel was that? Willie D channel on YouTube. He said that Oprah may have been exposed and J-Lo may have been exposed because they were around, I think it was Tom Hanks' wife or someone who also came out and said they had a virus like less than a week ago. They were around them, hugging them and stuff. So it's like, oh my God, like there's so many celebrities like getting this. And it's crazy because you're seeing like, man, these celebrities are humans just like us. Like we already know that, but it's just, shit is getting real. It's affecting the celebrities fast, Usually affect us normal people, but it would make sense for them to catch it though, because they're always around people. Celebrities are always around other people. People's always trying to fill them up. They're always interacting with folks. They got big old entourage of people that's walking around worshiping them all day long and doing their hair, their makeup. Everybody's hands and shit is all in your face when you're a celebrity, which will make sense, that would happen. Trying to see if anybody comment. Man, y'all are so quiet on these lives. My goodness. But hey, welcome to the party. I wish I could spruce it up a bit, but since Facebook and YouTube are some haters, I can't play no music or they're gonna shut my live down. So I can't even put on no like cool music in the background or nothing to just vibe out with, because if not, YouTube is gonna completely stop my live, or Facebook is gonna completely stop my live, and basically shut shit down. So I've been on here for 35 minutes, it says. Oof, it's a minute. But yeah, what are y'all doing to stay safe in this whole situation, this whole corona era, this whole I say corona. Hopefully they don't take my page down. Jeez. And yeah, I mean, Facebook is blocking me and stuff, making it so like I can't share stuff. Like I didn't even do nothing. Like literally, it's old posts that other people put up, and I share it, and now they're sending me things talking about I'm violating community code, and I'm like, how am I in violation? Like they're trying to like block everything that has to do with this virus and like news updates that could be important for people like us. Like some people don't be on TV or like watching TV all day long. Like some people really don't have the time to be sitting there in front of a television all day to get updates on this shit. So social media is very important to us, and the fact that they're blocking articles that could be important to the public health is definitely a problem for me. I don't know what they're trying to cover up or what's going on, but it just seems something's just not right in the water. Like, and I thought I was the only one that was getting these blocks, but everybody came up to me and like, they're doing it to me too. Like, something is weird going on, man. I don't know. But, you know, the most thing you can do is really just try to take care of yourself during this whole situation. People like wash your hands, of course, wash your ass. I mean, this is common sense stuff that we should have been doing. Like, they're like, oh, you need to wash your. You supposed to know about washing your ass when you came into the world. Like your mama should have taught you that you need to wash your hands and wash your ass and make sure your face is clean and regular hygienic things to prevent the spread of germs. People are saying this, to prevent the coronavirus. This is basic shit that you should have known when you were a kid. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Joy. That Kevin Durant and 3 other people just tested positive on the Nets Brooklyn team. We got a few other NBA players from U-Haul, a couple of them that tested positive as well. And that goofy dude decided to want to run his hands all over the microphone speakers. Like, dude, you stupid as hell. You know what I mean? And not trying to be funny, but if he felt like they said that you could possibly test positive for the COVID whatever 19, this virus, why would you rub your hands on the speakers and trying to make a joke out of it, and then you come back and you positive? So now you don't put your teammates at risk with the shit that you're doing. He done rubbed all over himself. I'm sure he was rubbing on other people after he did that. So now your teammate has it, and now it's other people. And and honestly, I would say that this year has been the worst season in the NBA history. This is like one of the worst years to start up a new year in the history of my life. I don't know if people that's older than me, I know they've probably seen worse. I'm sure it's people that lived through the civil rights era, people who lived through the assassination of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the assassination, of a lot of prominent leaders or people who've passed. I mean, I've seen a lot of things where, of course, we've seen our few favorite celebrities of ours passing on unexpectedly, stuff like that. But this is the first thing that really directly affected me personally. That is mass media and being promoted through mass media. And it's like, wow, like shit is really real out here. And I don't know how everybody else is surviving, but please, this is a warning. This is like a wake up call for most people that's out there that like blowing their money on dumb shit and don't have their priorities in order. This is the importance. This is the things you have to understand about saving up money just in case of an emergency. Even if it's for a week's worth of an emergency, 2 weeks worth of emergency, it's better to not have nothing at all. And that's the thing. It's like I feel blessed is that I am surviving through this, and I've have enough for me to get through to the next situation. A lot of people do not have that. You know what I mean? And it's just a wake up call for everybody that's out there who has a tendency of not planning ahead. Always be 10 steps ahead. You know what I mean? If you can overpay your bills, overpay your household bills, stuff like that. When you get the money, do that. And the sad thing about it is like it's tax season, and it's so many people on Facebook putting up posts saying we hope the landlord isn't collecting rent and stuff like that. And most of you guys, and I don't have any kids, but excuse me, but I feel like a good portion of you guys probably just got about $6,000 to $7,000 worth of taxes if you have children. And instead of you taking that money to make sure that your rent was paid for the past. Because honestly, if I had kids, fuck all the jewelry and the clothes. I would have made sure that the rent was paid for the next 2-3 months, depending on how much the rent is. Because if you're getting a $7,000 check and you live in, I don't know, California, New York, California will last you for 2 months of rent, probably. And then up here, depending on what part of the town you live, that shit could have you cover your rent covered for a whole year if you really got the tax back. And then from there, you can spoil your child for the whole year. But see, the problem with black folks, and I'm talking about black folks particularly, is that we spend stupidly, which means that we take our money and we blow through it, and we are always trying to impress the Joneses and everything else. And now when situations like this arise, we got our folks on here trying to get on GoFundMe or trying to have a pity party because they're not being financially responsible. Honestly, if this isn't a lesson for you to be prepared, be prepared. Like, and when I see people that don't have children, we're usually prepared for stuff like this. People that have children, you know, it's like, see, we can be fucked up by ourselves, you know, because we're not affecting anybody. It's just really affecting ourselves. But I just feel like if you're a parent, like you have kids, there's certain things that you need to pre-plan for and make sure that you have it in order. And if it's any people out here who are parents who's in a messed up situation right now, because of their financial irresponsibility of not providing and making sure that those taxes was actually used to pay off their rent for the next few months, you know, it's like, I hope that you learn from this and it inspire you to do better for next year or even the next day, you know, because we're all humans. Like, we all make, you know, goofy decisions, and we think that we're making the best decision, but maybe your daughter didn't need those new Jordans for $350. Maybe so-and-so didn't need that new Tonka truck for $500. You know, if you add that up, that's almost a month's worth of rent right there. You know what I'm saying? And if a lot of people is getting $6,000-$7,000 income tax checks, I see how black folks spend. You know, always going over your limit. Like if you getting certain, you should ball on a budget, basically. Like if you're not gonna have funds, don't let it be all your funds. You get what I'm saying? Like, try to be smart with it. If you know you're gonna run out of money for this particular thing, let it be because you paid all your bills and then your next check you can keep for yourself. Don't just like blow through it and waste all your money on a bunch of shit and then everything has to be pushed all together at once. You know what I mean? It's just certain things that I noticed, like especially if you're a parent, like if you're a parent, what you can do for yourself financially, better yourself and your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the times that it's making people see that shit is real out here, bro. You can't do shit like that. Like, you playing with your money like that. Like, man, you got to get together, like, for real. And then we got Facebook over here, cock blocking, over here, spamming everything I put up and shit. I know they doing it to other people, but anything that has to do with this situation, and I have to keep saying this situation because if not, YouTube probably gonna take my life down and not let it stay up. Because I don't know what the hell they're on to, but it's some weird shit going on, man. Okay. But yeah, anyways, basically just in general, this is a lesson for everybody that's out there that's really living check to check. It's time to get y'all hustle on. No more laying the fuck down. If you have a business, start your business. If you have things, like, figure out a way for you to make your income. And I know this is a fucked up way, you know what I mean? Because we really are going into a damn depression. Knock on wood, we don't stay this way. But this is the time, you know, if you got money to the side, this is the time to just pay your rent off for the next several months. You know, this is the time to do that. And, you know, you got a business plan, work on your business plan. If you got a podcast like myself, get on your podcast and get to talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain things that you just need to do to, you know, try to keep yourself from being depressed, but also prepare yourself for whatever the next steps may be in regards to this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? You know, all I can do is sit here and meditate, do a lot of prayer, you know what I'm saying, to get you through this. You know, a lot of people say, man, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in that, but you got to understand, you got to believe in peace and inner peace. If you don't believe in God, me personally, I do believe in God, and I do believe there's a higher spirit over us, and I believe that God is real. And this is a pure example of God being real and how we are not in control of this world. This is his world, and he can shut it right the fuck down. So a lot of you guys who don't have your priorities straight, this is the time to get your priorities straight. Try to get your money up. Actually, no, not try. Really do get your money up. Get your cake up. Get your mind together. Get your meditation on. Try to find peace. And also, for all the goofy motherfuckers that's out there buying a bunch of tissue, it's nice to have a clean ass, but it's even better to have a great immune system. So what I would suggest for you out here that everybody's obsessed with wiping their ass with tissue, you know what I'm saying? Y'all harboring like rolls and 1,000 rolls of tissue. Buy some vitamin C. Get a couple of one a days. Get some ginger. Get some garlic. Get some lemon. You know what I'm saying? And start popping them shits like candy. Because honestly, if you get infected with this shit, toilet tissue ain't gonna fight it off. You can't eat toilet tissue to get your immune system up. The only thing you can do with toilet tissue is wipe your ass. And even then, it's not even that clean. So you still gonna have to use some wet wipes and hop a shower if you're taking a shit. So all y'all need to work on getting that shit together instead of worrying about you having to take a shit. Okay? Because honestly, that's what it's looking like, man. Y'all got all this shit fucked up, man. Like for real. Really got this shit fucked up, man. And it's crazy because people are like making like memes and shit about this shit. And like making songs on the shit. But it's kind of like a thing where it's like it's funny, but it's like it's only black folks doing it. Like I think like making songs about it. Like it's like why don't black people take nothing serious? Like I don't know if it's gonna take for black folks to just be laid out, you know, on the ground for niggas to see that shit is real. But everything ain't meant for a comedic stand-up joke. You know what I'm saying? And like I might have shared a couple of, you know, things. I share everything I see on Facebook, you know. But just in general, like everything ain't meant for laughter and comedic sense. It's like shit is real out here, man. It's like legit people dying from like this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's people that have like terrible immune systems that's like really gonna become victims to this. People that have like different diseases, you know, already have pre-existing conditions and immune issues and stuff like that. This is a terrible time to have that right now. You know what I mean? And shit, y'all. Check on the people that y'all care about. Like, stop being so fucking selfish. Like, if it really shit, like, just start taking care of yourselves, man. Like, for real. Like, stop being so damn selfish, man. Like, if you know somebody and you said a person, if you that person that got like 600 rolls of tissue, fuck it, 100 rolls of tissue or more, call a family member, give 5 rolls out to motherfuckers. So at least so they know they can wipe their ass. Because you over here being greedy, buying everything out. Why niggas gotta go on a hunt just to find some tissue to wipe their ass, man? Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? And this is the selfishness that I think is causing a lot of this pandemic and everything else for God to come back or whatever they want to call it. That we're dealing with this suffering that we're dealing with because this is suffering that we're going through. We're suffering. You know, having to be locked away. This is stuff that we do to animals, but that's not fair. I'm not going to get into that because it's not that conversation. But we are going through a suffrage moment. We're going through a suffrage era. And it's because of the era of our ways as people in this world, whether it be us or the government. It's an error in our ways, which is causing a lot of this stuff to happen. And it's the era of making sure that you're taking care of your health. It's the era of paying attention to your surrounding. Understanding that you can't eat every fucking thing that you see. Like you can't eat everything. Everything that you have on this earth is not meant for your consumption. You know what I'm saying? Bears can eat humans, but you don't really see that happen very often. You know what I'm saying? Lions can eat humans, but you don't see that happen because it's not meant for us to be in that same ecosystem for that to occur. So when I'm seeing stuff and I'm seeing that this whole thing started from people not being able to control their appetite and they're eating rodents and bats and all types of shit. You know, it's just, you know, we're killing ourselves. It's killing ourselves. The world has had it. The world is tired of our shit, you know? And we got all these viruses popping up left and right. People got to start taking care of yourselves. If this ain't an implementation of washing your ass, shaving, you know what I'm saying? Making sure your hands is clean. This is regular shit that people supposed to do. Like, who raised y'all? You know what I can't stand is dirty fucking nails. Like, and I know that some people be like, you know, me personally, I don't like anybody with dirty nails. I know people like females with dirty nails so gross. Men with dirty nails is nasty. If you walking around and you are of a certain age and your nails got brown shit under it, you nasty to me. Like you dirty. Like literally, is it doodle under your nails? What is under your fucking nails? And excuse me, but I be having to interact with people on a daily basis, and I'll be sitting there looking like this is why diseases and shit is spreading because y'all got motherfuckers with just doodle and shit under your nails and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, who taught you y'all hygiene? You supposed to wash your hands. Your nails should never be look at my nails. My hands are clean. Your hands are the most dirtiest thing besides your cell phone. Why don't you already wash your hands? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so nasty to me. I seen this thing with on the what's it, on the talker or the real, whatever the fuck it's called. And Adrienne Balan, you know, the chick from 3LW. My computer about to die. She was talking about how she don't wash her hands after she pissed. Like girl, or use the bathroom. I don't know if she does be dropping loads and just letting the shit stay on her hand. I don't know what the hell she be doing. But baby, that's nasty. You need to wash your hands. I don't care if it's with your family or not. She talking about something that's helping her immune system. I'm pretty sure your immune system is strong if you've been walking around doing that for as long as you have. Okay? That's some nasty shit right there. But we just gotta really just take care of ourselves, make sure that we good. You know what I'm saying? This shit won't even let me rotate my phone while it's live. Fuck it. It is what it is. Let me try to find my. Yeah, I'm live on a couple of networks, so I had to fix my angle a little bit. Might be having to switch around. My computer was about to die, so I had to plug it in. But yeah, what is y'all doing during this pandemic, y'all? What the hell y'all up to, man? Hey, whoever is on Facebook, check out my YouTube channel. I am DJ Jerica. Really appreciate it. But yeah, this is a time where you're supposed to be with your loved ones, being locked away. Make sure you're cooking some good food, taking care of yourself, praying, meditating, taking this as a break. Not living in fear, being cautious, but not living in fear. Understanding that the universe and God is in control of this existence, and surrendering the need for control, because we can't control everything that's going on around us. We would like to think that we're in control, but this is a prime example of us humans not being actually in control of this world at all. So for everybody that's out there that's going through it, yeah, I am praying for y'all. I hope that y'all get up off your asses, work on something that you haven't done before, try to be great. You know what I'm saying? Just try to do some shit that you haven't done yet, man. Like, just try to be great, man. Okay, for Facebook, I'm about to get off of here and probably go to another group. I'm done. But try to be great, y'all. Like, try to do something that you've never done before. You know, try to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Kids, you know. If you got kids, take care of your kids, you know. Yeah, but I'm about to get off of here in a minute. I've been on here for about an hour. I don't know who it is that's watching me, but I would appreciate it if you hit the like button, notification button, share, comment, like that. Y'all just make sure y'all taking care of yourself. Y'all be safe out here. You know, be cautious. You know, try to get stocked up on what you can and learn from the situation. If you feel like you're in a destitute position, learn how to save up and be prepared for the unexpected. Okay. You guys be blessed. I'm getting off of here. You guys be safe. Bye bye.